Huber, who also reset the NCAA meet and track record with a time of 4:39.15 in one of the early qualification trials, and that was faster than last year's final. In lane 1 will be Sherri Hoover, the SEC champion out of Kentucky. Lane 2, Kathy Franey from Villanova, a junior. In lane 3 will be Evelyn Adiru of Alabama. We've had a scratch by the '87 NCAA cross-country champion Kim Betts of Indiana. We'll follow that up for you. Vicki Huber is in lane 5 from Villanova. Gun is off. Collette Goudreau from Indiana is in 6. Jeanne Kruckeberg is in 7. And Susie Faber from Wisconsin, expected to challenge for this championship, is also a scratch.
The field is dropped by 2. Susie Faber doesn't appear to be out there, and Kim Betts, who really had a real battle in the preliminary heat. Susie Faber ran earlier in the 2-mile relay, ran a hard relay leg, and I guess has decided not to defend her title in the mile, which really opens the door for Vicki Huber, number 190, who's leading the race right now from Villanova. She's going to come back later in the 3,000 meters to try and help Villanova win the team championships. Earlier, Villanova won the women's 2-mile relay, so they are on their way, and right now they're running first and second as Kathy Franey, number 187, is in second place.
These two girls from Villanova really a threat to go 1-2 in this race. Vicki Huber has had things go all her way. She's defending champion in the 3,000-meter event in this mile. She's qualified for the Olympic trials in both 1,500 meters and 3,000 meters. But Kathy Franey behind her is the Big East Conference mile champion. Was hurt a little bit earlier this year during the cross-country season, but she can definitely come up to the runner-up spot and may even challenge her teammate in the mile.
Well, number 56, Collette Goudreau, has moved into second after Vicki Huber passed the first quarter of a mile in 67 seconds. And you saw on the graphic that Mary Decker has the American record in 4:20. Vicki Huber has a collegiate record at 4:28. But the fact is, Vicki Huber also has the second fastest time ever by an American. So that 4:28 stands up pretty well in the long tradition of mile running and what women have to do here in the United States. There's no need really for Vicki to go out and really win this race by a lot. As I said, she's coming back in the 3,000. The strategy would be for her to really stick with the pack, and she's throwing all caution to the wind. Perhaps the coach, Marty Stern, feels that a fast pace would benefit Kathy Franey and her chances of running well and placing in the top 2 or 3, because Kathy Franey would not place well if it was a slow pace and came down to a kick.
You got to look there at the pack. Following this woman, Vicki Huber, Collette Goudreau from Indiana, 3rd in the NCAA Outdoor 3,000, 3rd in the mile as well last year. You see her out in front there in the red, white, and blue trunks from Indiana, leading Kathy Franey. Behind her is Sherri Hoover from Kentucky, the SEC champion. And behind her in 5th position, Evelyn Adiru from Alabama.
Well, Vicki Huber going out trying to put the race away early so she could cut back maybe in the last quarter of a mile and look forward to that 3,000 meters. The real attention's focused right now at the second pack as Kathy Franey at 187 needs to score a lot of points for Villanova if they're to be successful in a quest for the team championships. And Collette Goudreau from Indiana has really been leading this second pack where the racing's happening. Interestingly, Sherri Hoover, number 70, who's 4th in the race, is running much better than she did in the preliminaries from Kentucky.
And conversely, Jeanne Kruckeberg from Iowa, who won the earlier heat race, is having problems. You see her dropping back way out to the side of your picture. And this pack of 4 will produce our 2nd and 3rd place finishers in the race. Right now, Collette Goudreau from Indiana leads Kathy Franey, but all eyes are on this lady, Vicki Huber, who is setting a tremendous pace.
3:21 past the 3/4. If she really wanted to, she might get her American collegiate record, but I think she's going to cut back and save it for the 3,000 meters. Not the race we expected, because Susie Faber and Kim Betts were probably going to go out and set a pretty stiff pace and play a part in this race. And Vicki Huber's really come out here and had a surprise laid on her. An easy race for her. She'll be coming back in the 3,000 meters. As all eyes now move back to the race for second with Kathy Franey. And it's hard to watch them both. Vicki closing in on an American collegiate record, but Franey now trying to get second. First and second for Villanova in this race, on top of the win in the women's 2-mile relay. puts tremendous pressure on Vicki Huber to come back in a little while in that 3,000 meter, and Franey does it. She gets second.
Kathy Franey, unofficially about 4:37. Your winner, Vicki Huber, unofficially 4:31.5. So she misses that collegiate record. But as you pointed out, Marty, she's got that big 3,000 race coming up. Let's go take a look at the stretch run for second place between Kathy Franey and Collette Goudreau.
And as you can see, Kathy Franey is just a hard worker. She runs well indoors. She's been running well all year at about the 4:40 range. So today she improved about 3 seconds. But there is the lady of the hour in American distance running now. And after the race here tonight and how she looked in the trials, I think there's going to be a mystique building up around her. She'll be back in the 3,000 meters. It will be interesting.
Perhaps the heir apparent to Mary Decker-Slaney. Vicki Huber is your unofficial winner, followed by teammate Kathy Franey. Lots of points for Villanova's women's team. And Collette Goudreau from Indiana finishes in third position. We'll be back for the men's mile coming up from Oklahoma City and the Myriad. It's the NCAAs on ESPN. We're back in Oklahoma City, where Larry Rawson is standing by with, as Marty LaCory termed her, the lady of the hour.
Only Mary Decker-Slaney has ever run the mile indoors faster. Vicki, why did you run so hard?
Well, at first I thought Susie Faber was going to be in the race, and I'd have to take it out because she is a great kicker. She has such a kick at the end. And then I heard she wasn't going to be in the race, and I decided it was better just to keep with my same strategy rather than change it at the last minute.
Okay. Now, how much time do you have between now and your next race?
I have less than an hour.
All right. You comfortable and confident you can do it? That's amazing what you just did.
Well, I've done it for the past 2 weekends in the Big East and the ECACs, but I haven't run the mile as this fast. So we'll just have to see what happens.
Do you feel fresh coming into this competition after what you did the last 2 weekends?
Yeah, I feel pretty fast. Coach Stern has rested us into the NCAA, so I'm rested.
All eyes are on you. Good luck.
Thank you.